Starting a business nowadays is easy. Everyone has great ideas, but sometimes it takes a lot of repetitive work to realize them. This is where DoBot M1 gets in. DoBot M1 is an industrial-level robotic arm production platform. It's precise, fast, and extendable, and also affordable. It can be your 3D printer, laser engraver, soldering machine, or whatever else you build upon it. Yes, you can build one. DoBot M1 has 0.02 millimeters repeatability and 1.5 kilogram payload. With these standardized, easy-to-change heads, you can easily turn this power into productivity. Like 3D printing, it can print your product with fluency and details. 2 colors? No problem. Or use laser to engrave your unfading masterpiece. Or do sophisticated soldering, customizing your PCB circuit board better than a pro. Besides being multifunctional, DoBot M1 is also easy to master and develop. DoBot M1 supports Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connection. You can connect to multiple arms at once and control them via our app on PC or smartphone. With a force-sensitive 3D mouse, you can control DoBot M1 as precisely as you want. No more trying and guessing on a confusing software. With its handhold teaching feature, you can input coordinates in the fastest and most intuitive way. DoBot M1 is programmable via the integrated APIs. You can use official or self-built developing environment, or use this visualized programming interface, making things a lot easier. But we don't stop here. DoBot M1 is highly extendable. There are no limits to your imagination on it. The maximum reach of DoBot M1 is 400 millimeters, which is enough for most of the situations. But why don't we think bigger, when it can actually go further? Or use a camera for visual. With its fast and accurate image recognizing algorithm, it can distinguish colors without making one mistake. DoBot M1 loves companions. They can work seamlessly together, processing paperwork way faster than humans could. Ultimately, DoBot M1 is built to replace manpower in production line, working day and night non-stop. The built-in mapping and path planning system provides this excellent mobility, providing inventory management service in your warehouse. To be able to create so much value, DoBot M1 has been built with extraordinary performance. The perfect calibration of the high-performance DC servo motor, harmonic reducer, and kinematic algorithm has brought out the best of both strength and speed. Repeatability of 0.02 millimeters. Maximum payload of up to 1.5 kilograms. Angular speed of up to 200 degrees per second. It's also a steady player, never slips up. Everyone loves creating things, and having a robotic arm is awesome. With DoBot M1, it's no longer a giant business's privilege to use professional robotic arms. Everyone can now benefit from a cost-effective, user-friendly robotic arm technology. So when a new idea hits you, DoBot M1 will be ready. All you have to do is say yes.
Hello, I'm MakerArm, the world's first multifunctional robotic arm that fits anywhere in your workspace. I have changeable tool heads that allow me to do some really neat stuff, and I can help my humans make just about anything. I can 3D print freely since I don't live in a box. I can auto-level so my humans don't have to. I can make things up to 30 inches long and 10 inches tall on any flat surface. I can make high-quality 3D prints with both filament and resin. But I can do a lot more than just 3D printing. I'm great at building the next big thing, like this. I can cut sheets and 3D print corners. I can pick and place sheets and panels together and create a custom PCB. I can solder, assemble components. I can even work with fellow maker arms. Voila! Here's our finished project, a custom laptop. I can be operated wirelessly on all of your devices. Plus, my humans can teach me tricks and send me remote instructions. I was made for creative people everywhere. I can make really impressive toys. Paint on canvas and fabric. And create custom invites. I can etch glass, engrave plastic and leather, carve metal, and wood. I can also plot designs. And yes, I can even decorate cakes. Another cool thing, my humans can design their own custom tool heads for me. It feels great helping my humans build their dreams, and I would love to see maker arms in labs, garages, and tinkering stations everywhere. That's why I'm here on Kickstarter. My makers have spent 2 years perfecting me and my fellow maker arms. Right now, we are working prototypes and need to be manufactured so we can be on our way to all you humans. With your help, together we can make anything, anywhere.
My name is Laurent Schnauer. I'm co-founder of Fly. I'm really passionate about new technologies, and I naturally fell in love with drones when I first met them a few years ago. I'm convinced that in the future we'll have flying robots around us helping us in our daily lives. But before that, we must overcome a few challenges, in particular with respect to safety and usability. So what we did at Fly is to go back to the drawing board and invent the flying robot of the future. It had to be safe, robust, and with a great user experience. We've been hacking around in my attic for about a year, building prototypes out of balsa wood and DIY electronics. And after many trials, Fly eventually stayed in the air and proved to us that it was all possible. So based on this, we managed to convince Pierre Loest, who is a famous Belgian entrepreneur, but also a talented drone pilot. He became really enthusiastic about the project and decided to invest.
Quand j'ai vu pour la première fois Fly, j'ai tout de suite compris que ce n'était pas un drone. C'est autre chose. C'est comme un dessin de Da Vinci ou de Spielberg qui prend réalité devant vous. Prenez Fly en main et vous comprendrez pourquoi j'ai décidé d'investir dans ce projet.
What makes Flying Design so innovative? It's made of a single shielded propeller and 4 control vanes for stability. It has the same size and weight of a soccer ball. It's packed with sensor, a powerful onboard computer, a HD camera, and a Wi-Fi connection. We wanted Fly to be smart and autonomous, so you don't have to be always piloting it. You can select a simple mission through the mobile app and just enjoy the live streaming. Fly is a lot of fun to play and interact with, but it's more than a toy. It's really a platform on which you invent the future of flying robots. We have two APIs and an SDK which enable developers to create applications for controlling Fly remotely or on the onboard computer. It runs Linux and supports the popular computer vision library OpenCV. You can make Fly autonomously detect and react to what it sees, like tracking someone or something in a room.
Fly is really amazing because it's in the air, but it doesn't seem mechanical. When I saw the Fly the first time flying, I was really impressed about the simplicity of the construction. It's so amazing simple, and if it comes too close, you can just push it away and it moves again and you don't hurt your fingers or anything else.
We now have a complete functional prototype of Fly and we are ready to enter the production stage. So when you support us on Kickstarter, you are showing us that you share our vision and our enthusiasm. So we invite you to join the flight crew, make a pledge, and let's build the future of flying robots together.
At NGMake, we believe that everyone should have the opportunity to become a maker. So that's why we've created the Maker Kit, which will give you the chance to build your very own robot. Meet Quadbot.
While studying engineering, we found there to be loads of theory, but very little hands-on making. So we founded a society for robotics. From there, we developed a community and set out the blueprints that offered people the chance to build actual robots. And since then, we've spent a lot of time around makerspaces where we have run dedicated workshops in order to share this knowledge with others. All of this experience has been distilled into the Maker Kit.
At the core of any robot lies its heart, in this case the Quadboard, an Arduino-based platform that makes robotics easy. Plug-in headers allow interfacing with any sensor or motor, whilst onboard power management handles charging and voltage regulation. In this kit, you'll get a quad board, several motors, and all the other materials that you just can't print.
Using the resources supplied with the Maker Kit, along with free online software like Arduino and Fusion 360, you can go from beginner to intermediate and finally, expert.
You can learn how to 3D design and print new parts, how to use electronics to increase functionality, how to apply math to something real, and how to code, from having no experience to developing yourself into a real deal coder.
What started as an idea soon became a sketch, first coming to life through laser cutting before being further refined with 3D printing. Quadbot has seen his fair share of iterations before getting to where he is now.
And guess what? We've enabled his design to be entirely open for you to change. What we really want is for you to take Quadbot and then make him your own.
Last week, I knew nothing about robotics, and now I've already built my own laser bot.
It's our dream to get everyone making. Now to do that, education needs a change.
We want to bring Quadbot into schools and create the next generation of makers.
Hi, I'm David Lang. And I'm Eric Stackpole. We're here to tell you about OpenROV.
OpenROV is an open-source, remotely operated vehicle, or ROV, that can be controlled from the surface while relaying live video and other data to the operator as it flies. It weighs 2.5 kilograms and is about the size of a shoebox. That's small enough to test in your bathtub, yet large enough to add payloads like cameras and sensors. The intention of the project is to create an ROV that is low cost and easy enough for anyone to build, but that is still capable of doing relevant scientific research and exploration. OpenROV is propelled by 3 off-the-shelf brushless motors, 2 in the back which allow it to move forward and aft as well as turn, and 1 vertical thruster which allows the neutrally buoyant ROV to change depth. 2 battery packs on the bottom of the ROV provide it with around an hour and a half of runtime, as well as counterweight the thrusters and act as ballast. Between the battery packs is a payload bay, where up to 4 threaded rods spaced 50 millimeters apart can be inserted to accept a wide variety of payloads. Electronics for the ROV are contained in a single acrylic tube. Inside this tube, an onboard computer hosts live video from a webcam and sends commands to an Arduino microcontroller that interfaces with the motor controllers and other hardware on board. Because bulky tethers can significantly impede the agility of an ROV, we've developed a way to communicate 10-base-T Ethernet data over a single twisted pair of wire using an off-the-shelf part. The entire interface for the ROV is hosted from the robot itself, so instead of installing software, you just plug the tether into your Ethernet port, log on to the ROV's IP address through Chrome or Firefox, and fly.
OpenROV is completely open source and open hardware, meaning we've published all the design, schematics, and code on the website and invite co-developers to help make it better. It's definitely a maker product at this point, but we think that by being an open hardware project and developing this with the community, that we can create an open source ROV that's capable of serious scientific research. We've come a long way, and we still have a long ways to go. The next step is to get more of these open ROVs out into the wild, into the hands of makers and tinkerers around the world.
So far, we've driven the ROV down to depths of about 20 meters and have operated it in ocean water without encountering failure, but we're still unsure of exactly what it can do. Our goal is to crowdsource testing and development by making these kits available to people who want to help. We believe that ocean exploration shouldn't require a research grant. It should require curiosity. Although OpenROV is still a work in progress, we believe that what we're developing can revolutionize how underwater discoveries are made.
We're excited to have you as part of the adventure.
So check out the reward levels and let us know if you have any questions.
Thank you.